I am so excited for today's video because I will be sharing my fall shoe essentials for 2023. This is a video I make every single year for you guys, updating you guys on shoe styles that I love and rewear every single year. And I love sharing some new pieces that I purchased and added into my collection. And I have 8 different shoes I'm sharing today. If you happen to be interested in any of them, I will have links to all of them down below, along with sizing details, if something's true to size or if you need to go up or down a size. The previous video I did was all about fall wardrobe essentials, so if you missed that video, I'm going to link it up here so you can watch that video after this one. I want to start with the ankle booties first and the knee boots. That's probably what we're most excited for. I have a variety of different styles, all the way from dressy to casual and very practical. My favorite dressy ankle boot to wear every single year, fall and winter, is a sock bootie. Got this in like a chocolate brown color, and the reason why I love a sock bootie is 1, they are the most comfortable dressy ankle boot. 2, I love how they wrap around the ankle. It just makes it a lot easier to style with straight jeans or with skinny jeans, dresses or skirts and such. They're just much easier in my experience to style. These are fabulous. They're by that same brand that I have in black by Mark Fisher. The difference is the shaft isn't as high as my previous sock booties, and really that's all the difference I noticed. Maybe they're slightly less pointy. They're not as pointy as the previous ones. They're kind of more of that almond shape. There's a zipper on the side to get in and out of the boot, and this wraps around your ankle. It's not like a structured sock bootie. This is definitely like in between structured, but then around the ankle it's tighter. Love that. It makes it really easy to style with so many different things. This color I'm really excited to style. I can't wait to show you guys like what outfits I come up with these ankle boots. Next up, I shared this a lot last year. They brought it back in stock. They're from Nordstrom. They're the leather ankle Chelsea boot. These are more of a practical shoe, so something that's great to wear when the weather is really crappy. They've gotten worn so much last year. I mean, you can tell like the leather stretched out here and everything. They're holding up really well, and I've worn these babies so much last year because they're very practical, so they're really easy to style for really casual days when it's cold, rainy, and wet. And personally, I really believe every woman needs a practical pair of ankle boots. Like the dressy ones for sure are wonderful to have and recommend those, but we all need something that's honestly very practical and that just makes sense for day-to-day life. These are not only practical and comfortable, but they are stylish at the same time. I feel like it's really hard to find a pair of stylish, practical ankle boots. I would say they're definitely worth it. The quality is great, and they were tight when I first got them in, but then as you can tell, they stretched out and now they are incredibly comfortable. So I have 2 recommendations for a knee-high boot. The first one being is this leather one here. This is the newest one I picked up, and these are by the brand Dolce Vita. I think this is my first pair of shoes from this brand. So far, I really like them. I think they're really good dressy knee-high boot. Leaves enough room for my calves. I would say my calves are probably average. They're not narrow by any means, but I don't think I have wide calves either. I would say they're just pretty average. There's a zipper on the side right here, so you can slip on the boot a little bit more easily. I think this is a 3-inch heel, and I've always wanted a pair of like the smooth leather knee-high boot. The other ones I have are in suede, and I love them, but I wanted something that was maybe a little bit more dressy and kind of more elevated, I guess. And these, I wouldn't say they're the most comfortable. I do think they're gonna need some breaking in, especially, you know, obviously on the foot part. Where I notice the most discomfort is actually in the heel for some reason. Typically, where I notice the most discomfort in shoes is right here, like where the widest part of my foot is. That's not the case with these. It's actually on the heel. So just wanted to point that out. So I'm really hoping that I can break these in and they'll be just more and more comfortable each time I wear them. The next knee-high boot recommendation, this one is a much more comfortable pair. I bought these last year. They are so incredibly comfortable, but it's a pair of suede knee-high boots. These are by the brand Franco Sarto. Every shoe that I've shared so far is true to size. So all the boots I would say are true to size. I got them in all my normal size 6, and these are incredibly comfortable for a knee-high boot, and these are also like 3-inch heels. Great dressy boot. I love the point. It's not too pointy, which you guys know I always pay attention to that. I don't want my heels, boots to be like super pointy. I kind of like in between, just a little bit more rounded at the top, not too pointy. But anyways, there's a zipper in the back, so these are incredibly easy to take on, take off. The previous knee-high boots, those are a lot harder to put on and take off because it just has a small zipper on the side. These are really comfortable, and there's this really long zipper, which makes it so easy to put on, take off again. Keep you guys posted on the previous knee-high boot that I shared to, and share you guys later on in the year if they hold up well and how they wear and such, because they are an expensive pair of boots. But these, I would say, are definitely worth the splurge. I wore them a lot last year and very comfortable, easy to wear and style. So these, I can confidently say, are a really, really great pair of knee-high boots, and nothing beats, honestly, a really comfortable shoe. So that's all the more reason why I love these. Anyways, those are the boots. Now let me go ahead and share some flat options. So I recently picked up these two-tone flats. Now I know I have already so many two-tone flats, I really do not need another pair, but these don't have a bow. The previous ones that I've shared have a little bow, and in case you don't like that style, these are a great option. Now, one thing I was really surprised about is the reviews on these. I think they're rated like 3.2 stars, like something I was really surprised about. The reviews are just all over the place. Some people say they are way too wide. People say they're way too narrow. I mean, I just think the reviews are all over the place. It's hard to tell. I would say, in my opinion, and I've already worn these so much. I bought these about a month ago, and so, I wore these a lot for summer. And I would say if you have narrow feet, I could see them being a little too wide. But for me, with my foot width, it's average, and I would say they are incredibly comfortable and fit so well. They are true to size, and they do stretch out as you wear them. So I've worn them a bunch already, and I noticed them stretch out, so they became even more comfortable. So if you have narrow feet, these are probably not the best option for you, but if you have average, maybe a little bit wide feet, I think these are going to be a good option. And if we're talking about quality, I would say quality is great, kind of what you would expect from Steve Madden. It doesn't feel cheap to me, and I love that. So anyways, these are great. Give that French Parisian classic look. Okay, so these I actually bought in the spring, and I love them. They're also another pair of Steve Madden shoes, but it's these sling back flats. I got them in just the pure black. They also come in the tan and black combination too, but of course I didn't need another pair of those. So I went with the black, and I love the sling back. I think it just looks really classic and timeless. And the straps here are adjustable, so you make it tighter or looser if you want to. And I would say the width of these shoes are great for average feet. The leather does give as you wear them, which is also really nice. It's hard for me to comment on like the width of shoes because my feet are like average when it comes to width, maybe a little bit on the wide side. So oftentimes I do get quite a bit of shoes that actually do work out for my feet. But one thing I always like is shoes breaking in. I actually don't mind it if shoes stretch out a little bit at the widest part of my foot because they just become a little bit more comfortable and really easy to wear. So these I've worn all spring, all summer. Definitely a great recommendation of mine for something very classic, and it comes in multiple color combinations too. Then I wanted to share a pair of dressy heels, kind of similar to the previous shoe, but it's so freaking cute. And I would say these are probably the most comfortable heels that I own, and I'm so excited to share them. So these are actually by Anne Klein, first pair of shoes I've ever purchased from this brand. I got the black color combination because I already have the tan and the nude in a pump version of these. What I notice about these, so it says iFlex here. I'm assuming that just has to do with like the comfort of the shoe. It's very cushiony and padded and so freaking comfortable. I was actually not expecting it. I was either debating on getting these or a pair by Mark Fisher. I decided on these, and I'm so happy I actually got them because they are so freaking comfortable. Like, they have all this padding and cushioning in there. So you see that it's all cushiony there, and I don't know, it's just like, it's so comfortable here. I actually wore these shoes the other day all day. I kid you not, my feet did not hurt at all. And the leather here is very soft, and it does stretch as you wear them, so it is incredibly freaking comfortable. Like, truly shocking, so amazing. I would say this is my most comfortable pair of heels that I own. They are great right here. The widest part of my foot doesn't ache, doesn't blister. Again, I wore them for the first time all day. Absolutely zero issues. Like, my entire foot was comfortable. So these are totally worth every single penny. They are so stylish, and I believe they also come in multiple colors. I love the point. It's not too pointy. So anyways, if you're looking for a pair of heels, I love these so much, cannot recommend them enough. Okay, last but not least is a pair of sneakers. I totally have to recommend a pair of sneakers for fall. Now, I wear white sneakers during the fall time when it's not raining, which can be kind of rare here in Washington, but I still wear them and pull them out. I love VEJAs. I know they're expensive. It's probably so annoying me sharing them, but I really do love them and do think they're worth the investment. These are the V10s. These are a sportier shoe. I've shared them already, I think a couple times here on my channel. Have the Campo style as well. Those are fabulous, but this is my newer pair I recently invested in, and I think they're going to be so fun to style with athleisure outfits, casual outfits. I love the black and the white. I think it looks great, and they are incredibly comfortable too. But I would say these, you have to go down a full size. I'm a normal US size 6. I did the size conversion with this, and I went with the size 5, which I pretty much never get that size. But these run big, so if you are interested in them, the V10s, you have to go down a full size. One of the complaints I have with these is the tongue is quite thin and it kind of does rub around your ankle, but what I found what helps with this is if you just push the tongue back in a little bit, you won't get all that friction and rubbing around your ankle, so that helps. And then there's actually a little loop inside on the tongue, and you can just weave the shoelace through it, and then that way it'll stay secure in place so you don't have tongue of the shoe rubbing on your ankle. So anyways, aside from that, they're absolutely fabulous. All right, so that is it for this video. That were my top 8 fall shoe essentials for 2023. I really hope you guys enjoyed seeing these pieces, me reviewing them. It's all linked down below if you guys happen to be interested in anything. And if you missed my fall capsule video all about clothing pieces, again, that video is linked up here. Subscribe if you're new, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!